Hi sweeties, how you all doing? In today's tutorial I'll be showing us how I cut and sew this beautiful baby girl dress. I made this dress with 1.5 yards of silk Mikado fabrics by 60 inches length. So in case you are interested in this, please make sure you watch this video to the end, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and also put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Thanks so very much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you and have fun as you watch this video. Thank you. So let's get started. So this is my fabrics. I folded my fabric once. The upper part of her body is just 11 inches. That is from her shoulder to her navel, her half length. I'll be taking 12 inches for both sewing allowance. Her shoulder measurement is 9.5 inches. If I divide that by 2, it will give me about 4.75. So I will approximate it to 5 inches. So I'll be using 5 inches for her shoulder measurement on fold. I will measure the same 5 inches around her chest line. I will now go ahead and connect it, and this will now serve as her armhole line. So this is it. So I'm using 2.5 inches neck depth for the front neckline. I'll use the same 2.5 for her neck width. 2.5 inches by 2.5. Can you see that? I'll use the same thing for her neck width. So I will rule a line. So I will now connect the neck curve. I'll go ahead and connect her armhole curve too. So her round bust is 20.5 inches, and that should give me about 5 inches and some, but I took 7 inches because she's still growing. So the same thing with her round waist, 20.5. So I took the same measurement, 7 inches. So I'll come down by 0.5 inch for her shoulder slope. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. I'll cut out the neckline. I'll go ahead and use this for the back parts, though the neckline is not the same. As you saw in the video, the back neckline is a V neckline. So I will just trace the front parts apart from the neck parts. So I'll go down by 6 inches from the shoulder. That's the back neckline. The width is still the same thing, 2.5 plus 1 inch for zip allowance. That's about 3.5 right there. So I'll go ahead and cut. So this is what the back parts look like. Let me open it up. Can you see that? Wow. So I'll use the main fabrics to cut out the lining, both the front parts. This is the front parts. I will cut the lining for both the front and the back. So this is it. I'm cutting out the back part first. This is the front part. So I'll go ahead and cut the sleeve. The length of her sleeve is 10 inches. So I'm going to cut 11 inches long and 11 inches width. I'm using the same length for both the same 11 inches for both the length and the width of her sleeve. It's just straight. So I will gather the upper parts, then I will use elastic for the down part of the sleeve. The upper part, that's the part that will be around the shoulder, will be gathered. Make sure you hem the down part before you now insert the elastic. So this is the lining and the main fabrics for the upper part of the dress. So I'll go and turn the neck with the lining, then I'll top stitch on the lining. I'll do the same thing to the back of the dress, the back part of her dress. I will turn the V parts, that's the neck. I will stitch and I will top stitch on the lining. Then I will iron it. So this is the down part of the dress. I folded it twice. So her waist circumference is 20.5. So I will divide that by 6.28. So whatever that gives me will serve as her waist radius. So I will add it to the length of the down part. Her gown length is 25 inches minus 11 inches. So I will have 14 inches left. I will add 2 inches for sewing allowance. That will be 16 inches. Then I will now add her waist radius to it. That will give me about 19.3 inches. So her waist radius is 3.26. I approximated it to 3.3. That's what I'm taking right there. So I added the sewing allowance. To it. So I'm taking the length now. This is the length of the down part. So go ahead and cut it. It's a full flay. That's why I have to divide it by 6.28. I have to divide her waist circumference by 6.28. So I will join it back together. I will join the back part to the front part. I'll do the same thing to the lining. So I'm using knits for the dress. I'm using these thick knits. So the length of my knit is about 6 inches. So I'm going to pleat the knit, then I'll attach it to the lining. I'll do that 1 inch below her waist. I'll measure 1 inch, then I will start from there. So I will do the first step. Then after the first step, I will come down by 2 inches from the first step. I will take 2 inches down, then I will do the second one. I did about 3 steps. You can go more than that if you want the down part of the dress to be more fuller, but the mom doesn't want that big, exaggerated, very bow gown. So she just wants something moderate. So that's why I have to go about just 3 steps. But make sure that your knit is no longer than the lining. The knit has to be under the lining. This is the upper part of the dress. So I'll go ahead and stitch the sides because I don't want to weave this dress. So I want to close both the side and the zip parts. You see? I want to close all the side. So this is it. This is how I'm going to do it. I will sew it, then I will turn it again, iron it properly. So this is my knit on my lining. I'll stitch it. You see that's 3 steps right there. You see the lining is still longer than my knit. So this is it. So I'm going to attach it to the down parts. The knit is going to be inside. You see, the knit is going to face the wrong side of my skirt. It will not be like this. So that's how it's going to be. But I have to attach the upper part to the down part of the main fabric first. So this is the, have you seen? Can you see that I have turned all the sides? So I'll go ahead and close the zip parts, then attach the upper parts to the down parts of the dress. I'll first of all join the shoulder. See how I join the shoulder, lining to lining, fabrics to fabrics. But if you can't do it this way, this is easier though. This is the simple way to fix your shoulder. But if you can do this pattern now I'm going to show you, still better, still okay. But I've attached the upper parts to the down parts. It's very simple. After attaching it, and now cover the sewing with the lining. I first of all attach the upper parts to the main fabrics before I now close the sewing with the lining. Can you see it? So that it won't show. It's now inside. You will not see the joining at the middle. So the knit will now be inside. You can still do this for adults. So this is the dress. So the next thing I will do is to close the zip area, face the zip. this is it about this beautiful dress. Please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you love this video, and also put on your notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a new video. Thank you so very much, guys, for watching. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. See you in our next video. Bye. Love you.